You talked about posture, okay? Right posture, good posture, bad posture that increase the load. So um, I want to tell you about two words, and they are functional stability versus correct posture. I mean, what do you think for both performance and real life, of course? So for the mom and for the athlete, should we talk about the correct posture in general, or we should talk about an individual one? I mean, the posture, the good posture, is something really individual and the consequence of the motor experience of the person, or maybe we have a standard general good posture, and then we have to train and to educate the person to pursue that good posture.
Well, the answer.
Of course, sorry. And in that case, to ignore the bad posture until it becomes, of course, dysfunctional, if we consider that there isn't good posture in general.
Yeah, right. So if someone was your client and they had poor posture, would you correct them, or would you just assume that they'll go along and maybe the injury will never occur at all? Yeah, that's a fabulous question, but it needs a context. Let me tell you about an experiment we did in the 90s, and this was the most downloaded research paper published in physical therapy. I think it was 2004, if I'm correct on this. But anyway, it was a study that I did with one of my PhD students named Joan Scannell. And Joan, when she joined our team, we would look at a patient and she'd say, oh, that person has a lot of lordosis in their back, and I think we should correct that. And then the next one would come in and say, oh, that person has a very flat back. They need more lordosis. And she says, I think we should correct that. And I would say, wait a second. Why would you correct their postures? They don't have any pain. Maybe that's the way God made them. God made one to have a flat back, and God made the next one to have a lot of lordosis. And you'd be interesting to know that when you look at a world-class sprinter, they have a lot of lordosis. That's normal for them. And then you have a fighter in the UFC who can kick someone in the head. They have a flat back. That's normal for them. So do you see, that was the start of the question. So I said, well, is it even a good thing to change their posture? And secondly, can you? I don't think you can change a person's posture if we're talking about those types of spine postures. So then that became her PhD thesis. And as I said, this was the most downloaded paper in physical therapy when it was published.